Почитуван заменик на председателот на владата на Република Македонија, господја Теута Рефи.
Respected Deputy Prime Minister, Mrs. Teuta Arifi, respected Deputy Prime Minister of the Republic of Croatia, Mr. Neven Mimica, respected Mr. Branko Šocanac, respected Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, respected representatives of Roma NGOs, please allow me, in the name of the government of the Republic of Macedonia, to open the 22nd International Steering Committee for Inclusion of Roma 2005-2015 in the framework of Macedonian presidency. With this event, our presidency coming to an end, and in accordance with the official presidency, this duty will be taken by Republic of Croatia. In our presidency, with the Decade for Roma Inclusion 2005-2015, started on the 1st of July 2012, when we took over the presidency from the Republic of Czech Republic, and it's finishing today when the Republic of Croatia will take the presidency and will preside with the Roma Decade for a period of 1 year. Again, to stress that the Roma Decade 2005-2015 is an obligation of all the government signatories in the line of reducing the poverty, discrimination and Roma exclusion in international frames. In working on that, we have been honored, our government have been honored to preside with the decade, and we are very happy that this presidency again has returned on the Western Balkan. During our presidency of the decade, we have tried to put our efforts not only in exchanging good practices, but to give way for innovative solutions which will give a new stimulus to fulfillment of the decade goals. We have strived to use open and coordinative method of work, and in that we have used direct communications with the target groups and the beneficiaries of our activities. We have tried from studies to move into specific operative actions, and in this way we have tried not only to increase the understanding of overcoming the existing challenges, but also to stress the advancement that has been achieved through the national action plans. During our mandate, we have tried to advance and strengthen the basic principles of the decade, which is integrative access in overcoming the challenges. Here we are talking about realization of multi-sector action plans, which are crucial for overcoming the problems, because no intervention, if it works on its own, cannot function in one area. In order to achieve good results in the education, the children have to provide for the children good housing and health. But the access to good housing and health we cannot achieve unless if we don't have valid personal documents. Also, the employment is very related to the education and to the efforts that the government is putting in equality and putting to an end to discrimination. Therefore, we have to continue in working to achieve these goals. Also, we have paid attention and put efforts to establish coordination between the activities of the decade with the activities of the international community, and therefore during our presidency we have organized the following conferences. Conference in the area of employment, decent work for Roma, where we have presented all the current policies for employment and how much they have contributed to reduce the unemployment among the Roma population. Also, we discussed the influence of the economic crisis on Roma population and exchange of good practices and experiences, and also the efforts that the institution of this system should put in implementing these good practices. The next conference about health, to better health for Roma, had the aim to exchange the experiences from the development and realization of the program for Roma health mediators, exchange of experiences with similar models, and also to transfer the good models to countries where they don't have the models that are existing in this area. In this way, we tried to find the ways of improve the health and to open access for Roma to better health and immunization. The next event was the conference for solving problems of the persons without documents and access to their rights. There was a forum and discussion and joint coordination of all the relevant institutions in order to remove the obstacles for the Roma to access and obtain their basic human rights. With removing the marginalization of the Roma community in the Western Balkan, was enabled their access to obtaining the personal documents. This question is one of the key challenges that the Roma are facing in our community, and this problem is widely spread in the region. And this obstacle is a key obstacle to the access to basic documents and also to solving problems that relate to the future generations. In the area of early childhood development and education, in comparison of the experiences and good practices, we have organized the conference for the early childhood development and quality education for Roma. And our last thematic conference was improving the housing conditions for Roma. Here we presented the Macedonian model for joining investments from the international community in the Roma area. We presented good practices from the region and heard solutions how to improve this model. Respected, after I mentioned our thematic events that were organized during our presidency, I would like to thank all of the members of the team who were included in organizing these events, and also to give my appreciation and thanks to all the international and local organizations who helped this presidency to be a success. Sincerely, I do consider that all the conclusions and recommendations that were defined for all the specific conferences were well accepted from all the governments, because organizing these events is the only way that we can work on these thematic areas. And I do hope that the Republic of Croatia will continue to work to improve the living condition of the Roma community, and will also keep the efforts that we put. Will put an effort to include more countries which are not at the moment included in the decade. So now I would like to announce the official handover of the presidency of the decade for Roma 2005-2015 from our country, Republic of Macedonia, to Republic of Croatia. And I would like to call now the Deputy Prime Ministers of the two governments from Croatia and Macedonia. Please, you have the floor.
I za ova cel ги повикувам председателите на двете влади, господја Теу Тарифи и господин Невен Мимица. Повелете.
Čestitam na odličnom predsjedavanju.
Neka je sad sreća.